morning. Good morning. Yes, float on. We are working on some underwater pyramids here. I like underwater pyramids. I'm all about ancient mysteries, ancient structures, and we have got a lot of ancient work to do here. Their ancient future. That's right, boys and girls. Get your painting nice and high before you go up there and start marking it all up. Cheers. All right. This is what it sounds like when an elephant enters the moon on a couple of shrooms. All right. Here we go. Let's go. If you like painting, feel free to paint along on your underwater pyramids too. It's interesting to me, yeah, right? What? Why are there ancient structures all over the world that we don't understand? Because they destroyed everything. That's why. Because the people that conquered those civilizations fucking were like, fuck these people, and they burnt all their shit, destroyed all their tablets, and were like, you can't find anything.
Brand new one with the boy Sully.
Shout out Mersive on the mix from Red Rocks last year.
Yeah,
let's go. Might be with Red Rocks this year with Mersive. This might happen again. Might go back on over to Red Rocks. The Rocks are still red. So we are going through all the little shadow areas, right? On this painting, there are block after block after block. So many blocks. So I'm going to slowly be going through and adding with a very dark indigo color all this line work that kind of defines each block and some of the detail and the texture. Not really the texture, more the edges, actually. Some of the texture, I guess, some of the shading, really, on all the blocks. So run that again. Going down here, just following the shape of these kind of blocks and edges and surfaces of the pyramid that I'd already put in here with some original line work, and then I filled in over yesterday I filled in all these light parts and shadow parts, filling in all the big blocky areas. Now I'm coming in and I'm slicing it all up. That's what I like to do. I like to kind of get a good fill on everything, come in and cut it. I call it cutting it up. Get in there and slice it all and make it all sharp, all the little points and edges along everything. And it really helps, it's like if your camera was out of focus and now you're bringing it into focus with all these little straight lines and edges of everything. Hey, thanks, family. Hope y'all having a good day, everybody. Good morning. We're doing some painting here. This painting was started 3 days ago. Its concept is kind of an underwater hidden city, ancient city. So these are going to be some Mayan-esque, Aztec-esque step pyramids with a little bit of a future EDM vibe to them. That's how I would probably describe it. And I started the painting by doing the background which was the easiest way I prefer. And pretty much got the whole background knocked out how I like it. I think it's pretty much there. I might add a stroke or two on there, but nothing crazy. And now, and then after the background, I did the sea floor because I feel like it's easier to add these pyramids on top of those things, the background and the sea floor, than like try to work around the edge or all that. Just get those kind of knocked out good, how you like them, and then cover up the edge of the pyramid whenever you're putting it over it. So it just makes a nice, clean, like it's in front of those, perspective wise. So now we're going to put these pyramids all detailed out, and then we're going to put some like foliage, underwater foliage right here coming up. I'll lead it closer, and I'll do that part last. I won't get to that today. That's a stretch, I am going very meticulously into these pyramids, so who knows when these pyramids will be done. I've got to have this painting done by April, so we got time. We got plenty of time. Get it done by April, and hopefully a little before then, by the end of March. I will be leaving out of town tomorrow to go to, that's right, Florida. Anybody going to be down in Florida, let me know. Holla at your boys. I'll be there for weeks. That's for real. We got Reggae Rise Up, Mersive, and the Whittler all this week. Then we go straight to Okeechobee. We'll be there for a week. What? Hey, much love, much love. I hope everybody's doing good. Aurora, the Alchemist. You're having a beautiful day. Thanks for checking out art for a second, guys. Steadily adding more and more little details on these trippy underwater pyramids. Some days you just want to be an underwater pyramid. You know what I'm saying? You're like, I could actually just sit underwater today and just like stare up at the surface of the water, the sun through the water like this, shining through on me. Maybe see some fish floating by and all that. I could probably do that. Just have a good time. If you ever want to be an underwater pyramid, feel free. It's all right here in your paintbrush. That's where your underwater pyramid is living. It's all in there. You just let that underwater pyramid out of your paintbrush into your life forever. Become one.
Family, I love you so.
I love you, Mercy.
I want to see all your energy on this one. All your energy. Give it.
Come on, TikTok. I want to see all your energy.
I love you. Thank you for being here.
All right. More and more detail. You got to go on a bender, a painting bender to get all this detail in here. Paint until you puke. Just joking. Don't do that. I've done it before. It's not pretty. Just adding line after line, little
I
tiny
appreciate you
strokes.
so much.
You gotta put in every little detail that you can on this layer, especially these dark lines. We'll all get little highlights in different areas too, potentially. So we're kind of laying the groundwork here with this detail. Um, you know, to build off of it. And that's one thing I've noticed with art in general that's really funny is if you make a certain number of lines and if you make a just any kind of shape or randomly like draw something, but then you outline it and you add like detail to whatever it is, it doesn't even matter if it makes sense or it looks good. But you could actually just it could just be abstract, right? But you can outline that thing and add highlights and shading and detail and just keep going over it and over it. And eventually it'll look cool as fuck no matter what it is. I've noticed that about art. It doesn't even matter. Because things just look cool if you like you make a shape, regardless of what it is, and then you stay true to that first, line that you made with that shape and start adding other, things in like a little highlight on this side, a little outline on this side, a little, you know what I'm saying? And each one of those things starts in, try it. Just try it, just scribbling on a piece of paper. And then start outlining all those shapes with like a different color. You know what I'm saying? And then try outlining all that with an even different color, a different type of outline, or different, just doesn't even matter what it is, what you're drawing or what it is. It's so funny. But just that attention of detail in a similar pattern is what you're doing. You're kind of building your own pattern because you're repeating it by outlining it and adding to it. Then that's what our brain likes. Our brain likes patterns. We like patterns. And so you're basically trying to make your own pattern, or you're not trying to, but you are making your own pattern whenever you do that, when you detail images and paint things by adding more and more to them and following them. So think about that, because when you're painting, you want to mimic what you already did in the painting. Potentially, it will be best to achieve the effect you want, which is, realism or creating something interesting. I think a lot of people get lost on paintings that they don't really want to respond well and have a lot of interest for long on paintings that are just all over the place, like super ADHD. And like it could be kind of crazy to look at for a second and stuff. But from my experience, people don't really buy those as much, or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They might think it's wild to look at while they're tripping, but But if you can create some kind of like rules in the painting and then follow your own rules, I think is what I'm trying to say. It's up to you. You're your own. You're your own creator up here. You do whatever you want. I hope everybody is having a good Taco Tuesday. We're taking a mellow. I'm about to drive down to sunny Florida, and I've got to pack everything up. I went and got a trailer this morning. I'm about to hit the road, Jack. No more, no more. Actually, I can't come back here. Don't worry. I'll be back here. I'm going to try to create some kind of live stream schedule while I'm out there in the field. You know, whether it be me in my car, waking up, having coffee, talking to y'all for a few minutes, and or I do have my content manager out there, content creator. She's a badass peekaboo. So she might be able to get some live stream for us while I'm doing painting live at the festival. We shall see. Not just go live, baby. I love you so much. I hope everybody knows you are worthy of love, Moon Dragon, and everybody here. Woo-hoo! Your daily reminder, you're always worthy of love. I appreciate y'all. Go throughout your day. Remember that. Take that with you. And thanks for looking at art. Your face on this fucking painting. Man, that's one of the reasons this painting exists. You know that? We are steadily putting all the shadow work on this side of this pyramid. All the little details, guys. We got to just do all this little line work. There's this trippy little snake-looking thing going down here. And then we're going to kind of boots out right here. It's almost like the little foots. I'm not going to steal that one. It's almost like the pyramid has feet, is what I meant to say. All right. Where are we going now, YouTube? I got YouTube on the mix. Oh my goodness. So I've got about 20 totes worth of stuff that I've got to put in a 5x8 trailer. Do y'all think it'll fit? You need to know how big the totes are first, that's for sure. They're not that big, so I think they will. I also got to put table and beer balls in there. I got to load a trailer up. Probably going to do that tomorrow morning, right before I get out of here. And head on down. I hope I see some of y'all out there this weekend, next weekend. Okeechobee is going to be massive. I'm expecting at least a few people there, maybe like 20 or 30. And that will be the biggest show I've ever done in my life. But I'm getting nervous. All 20 people at Okeechobee are going to come say what's up, and we might hang out. I better paint something good. Actually, I've got a couple of cool paintings planned out for this coming up trip. I'm going to do one, this underwater goddess creature woman with a bioluminescent mushroom, and I'm really stoked about it. I'm going to be at this reggae festival, so I'm going to kind of do that there as reggae-ish vibe, And then at Okeechobee, I'm going to start a painting called, well, actually, I don't know what it's called, but it's going to be about AI. It's going to be about AI. I'm going to paint a painting about AI. I painted a painting about AI a long time ago, like 4 years ago. And it was kind of wild. It had a bunch of people that were at the inauguration for Trump, like Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos and like the head of Google. All those guys were in this painting that I painted. about AI and about how it was basically like a robot holding a human skull was the painting. I really need to do stuff with that painting. I don't know why I haven't. That's what I'm gonna make a fucking pashmina out of that painting. I have not done shit with that painting, and I love it. And Dalton always tells me to. So. We're gonna make something out of that skull robot holding a skull hand thing. Y'all love it. You're like, whatever, Chris. You'll like it, I promise. So we keep adding all these details. It kind of looks like a little train coming out of this pyramid over here. Come on, round that nine and round it. Choo choo. All right. We're gonna hop on the train, take it to the next stop. Where are we going today, boys and girls? It's like the train in Mr. Rogers comes through. Takes you to the little fantasy world. That's what it looks like. It's like the train that comes out of the wall, Mr. Rogers, and then you go to the other side, and it's like Puppet Land or whatever. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Don't act like you don't know what Mr. Rogers is. I'm not that old. Okay, maybe Mr. Rogers was such a G though. All right, so we are steadily adding more and more detail, guys. You can never add enough, right? That's the best part about detail is you say it's all in the details, but they didn't tell you how many details to add. Fucking bastards. Could you have at least given me a clue? Like, should I put bricks all up and down this little wall right here, or should I just make it flat? Bricks. All right, we're gonna do some brick work. Anybody a mason around here? Has anybody worked with masonry like cement, bricks, bricklaying, any of that in the crowd? Does anybody have any experience? Won't you be my neighbor? I will be your neighbor. Jake the dancer, I am your neighbor. We hang out every day, Jake. We are always dancing together, Jake. I hope you know that. We got some techno kicking right now. I don't know what the fuck I'm listening to. Anybody got music they want to suggest? Tiesto. How did I get on Tiesto, bro? Are you kidding me right now? All right, there we go. We're going back to Mersive. I'm on a Mersive kick. I'm just excited I get to see Mersive this weekend and paint with Mersive. Okay, let's lay some brickwork down. All right, so to do bricks, this is what I like to do. We're gonna do some not straight. We're gonna kind of curve, little, crookedy, curvedy line right there. It's not super. It's pretty straight, but try to make it a little. And then you want to do a line like this, right? But only to that line. Then you skip a line, and a whole line right there. And let's just go and make that whole little section on those lines. Now we'll split the difference. See what I did there? We got bricks. Laying down bricks. You know what I'm saying? Because I got keys, bro. Let's go. Bricks. No, I'm just checking. I don't have any of that. But what we do have is little lines right here. We can kind of do the same thing as we work our way along this little section. And then you can kind of bring these out this way. And just define each surface as you're making these lines flow with, the rule you already kind of set by making this plane right here. And now we're going to go straight up. Straight up, yo. But before I go straight up, this is what I want to do. I want to create like a little sandwich, right? So there's going to be this top part. That's the top piece of bread, and this is the bottom piece of bread. And all that in the middle is like the cheese. It's a grilled cheese. All right. making a grilled cheese sandwich over here is what I'm saying. And if you're as hungry as I am, just dig in, bro. Nom nom nom. And in between the grilled cheese, we're gonna start to put these lines coming up. See how we did that? Bro, Mercy is so fucking good. Oh my God. This is what I'm into. At least I'm into. All right, so then we're gonna go around here on the bread, and still we're gonna put those lines in. We're gonna put little curves, so it looks like there's like a little bevel along the edges of this little thing. You know, it's all about the little details. Just a little curve there, and it gives that 3D effect of what, you know, so it's not just like a flat surface right there. It goes, it's got a little interesting, you know, you want to make it interesting. You want to make it so people look at it and they give that interesting face like that. What did you do there? That's what you're looking for. If it's too uniform and too, you know, exact, clean, then people are like, well, why didn't you just print it? Just kidding. All my friends out there that paint very clean art, I love your word. I'm just joking. Popular. Hey, thank you, Jake. Shit, bro. Hey, everybody that comes to this live stream on the reg, y'all are awesome. Y'all are the reason I do it. I hope you know. If y'all weren't here, I'd probably fucking fuck off and be like, well, no one cares. I'm going to get on there. But because y'all come watch it, I'm going to keep making them. I'm even going to try. It's so hard. I got to hype myself up. When I get out to the festivals next weekend, just tell me, Chris, come on, put the live stream on. I know I can do it. It seems so hard. You have no idea. I say all this bullshit. I say all this shit whenever I'm here at the house. And when I get out there, out the window. And then I get back, I'm like, what happened, Chris? You were so good. You were so focused, man. You were so ready before you left. And then you got out there at the festival and you were like, peace. I don't know what's going on. It's like that friend that you came with that you don't see all weekend. And you're like, what happened? I'm that to myself. What's going on, Chris? Slow down. You are the hype. Jake the dancer is the hype, bro. There's a fucking hype going on for real. I'm hyped that you're here. Infrasound, I can't go, man. I can't go to Infrasound. It's always the same weekend as EDC Vegas. And as weird as it sounds, EDC Vegas is where I must be. It's what I signed up for in life. I love infrasound, don't get me wrong. Like, that's my vibe, and I would love to be there. But as a good business owner, I got people, you know, they work for me full time. They need to make money. If I could send someone to infrasound, I would. But Vegas is so intense that I need everybody there. But my bestie, my little twin friend, George, Sacred Gym and Tree, go check her out, Sacred Gym and Tree. She will be there with her booth again. And she has awesome art. I love her so much. Stoked she's going to be there, repping hard for the fam. Much love, everybody. Thanks for watching this underwater pyramid. I will always be with dinosaurs. I am part dinosaur, if you don't know. I literally have dinosaur DNA running through my blood. And when they look and they zoom in on the DNA, there's little X's. There's little fucking right in my DNA, right in my dino DNA. There's little X's, and it's like, oh, this dude has been to every Lost Lands ever. I will never miss a Lost Land. Sorry, every other thing that's scheduled during Lost Lands, you will not see me there. Even Tipper's last Red Rocks could not make me leave Lost Lands. Although I did want to go fly out Sunday, I'm not gonna lie. It was not the wisest thing to do. But yeah, Lost Lands for life. Lost Lands is the best festival for like heavy duty, massive festivals. By far the best one. And I am part dinosaur. Underwater pyramid. How do you even come up with this? I'm like, today paint my cat, kids. We paint a cat, kids. I miss Tipper too. Tara, you're awesome. I bet your cat looks just as cool as these pyramids, first of all. And a cat is the most popular image I have ever painted. So how about that? I've got to plan out another cat painting just because I love cats. I have 2 cats. But motherfuckers love cats, bro. You talking about something you want to sell art? Paint a fucking cat. I'm not joking in any way. A cat is the most marketable animal and the most, like, by far the most selling animal there is. You know what? Because all cats look the same. God damn. If you don't put color on it, don't color it like a cat. Color it like, rainbow or like whatever. Color it like, fantasy cat. Something. Black and white. Anybody will buy that bitch. That loves cats, which is a ton of people. I did start a Coco painting. Ooh. Koi paintings are cool. Tracy. I think I only have 1 or 2 koi paintings ever. And I wish I had a koi pond. That's how much I love koi. Koi are cool. Coco the cool dog. Coco the tour dog was my friend. Y'all want to hear about a story about, I painted 2 Coco paintings. And one of them, Scott actually fucking talked me out of, bro. Motherfucker talked me down on my price. They're rich. No, this is way before he was rich. Anyway, I love you, Scott. Just joking. He does have that painting on his wall. The other one got sold for charity, for dog charity. And Coco the tour dog from Stick Figure, R.I.P. Love you, baby. She did some of the craziest shit I ever seen a dog do. And one of those things was, let me tell you, Scott talked you down. He hosted back there. Yeah, he does. No, he doesn't. He took care of me. And one of the things I saw Coco do was she fucking opened a water bottle on stage and drank that bitch, bro. Are you kidding me? And not like you think, like a fucking person, bro. Like she grabbed the shit with her paws. She bit off the top very carefully and lifted it up with her paws and drank the water bottle. I'm literally watching this shit while I'm live painting on stage with Stick Figure. Like, is this real? That's a real thing that happened to me. I watched that happen. It was only once, but I'm sure she did it more than once. I was just like, and I painted with them a lot. It just, she's random. She's dogs. She always do the same thing up there. I seen her kill a bunny one time behind a venue. She's vicious, bro. That dog will fucking hunt. I've got some videos with Coco when I took backstage just hanging out with her. Nah, it's funny because they're a rock star lifestyle, right? Especially when they were young and they were just getting started. And Coco was pretty much allowed to do whatever she wanted. Like, they'd be on big tours and Coco just be roaming around. And it's not like Scott's fucking rock starring it up, so like, who knows? The manager's trying to find Coco, and they're just like, guys, y'all are hilarious. Like, where is the dog right now? And the dog's off like in another green room, like eating the fucking opening band snacks and shit. Just like, how did she even get in here? The dog was way too smart. She like ran that shit. All right, we're putting a little crevice right here, a pretty deep break in these bricks right here, just randomly, but it looks kind of cool. We'll go with it. Kind of over here doing block work. Any kind of block or shape you want to make in your pyramid, feel free. Underwater pyramids are really fun because you gotta wonder how they got there, right? There's all these pyramids under the water, under the ocean that we never see. I hope. Coco lived the dream life. Fred from Big Hero. Oh, Tracy. That's cool. Well, I am like Fred from Big Hero. I don't know. I forget what Fred. Is Fred the robot? Or is Fred one of the people in Big Hero? Every time I hear Wiz Khalifa's voice, though, it definitely makes me want to smoke weed. Anybody else have that effect? Is it just me? There's not a lot of people that happens. I'm not gonna lie. It's just Wiz. I got to live paint with Wiz actually 3 years ago at Reggae Rise Up, Florida, where I'm about to go actually this week. Fred is the chill dude. Come on, Wiz side effect. It is a common Wiz side effect. Why did I see this as books that were warped? No, I'm not a book girly, JK. Dude, book girlies are hot. Yeah, this is a bunch of books. They're all kind of stacked in different ways. It's like an old library, ancient library under the water. And when you go through the stories and you read every thing that was written in here, you find that it's really all about yourself. Like at first you think you're reading about this character and it builds up and you get all interested and it's like start origin story lore and then current where they're at and as it go through the adventures and you're like, wait, this is stuff I've been through. You're like, wait, this is me. Just reading about yourself down here underwater, the lost city of Atlantis. This giant stack of books. Hey, Rise Up is gonna be fire. I can't wait to get there. Why are book girlies hot? Because intelligence is the smartest thing ever. Yeah, that's the funniest part about attraction. And, looks are cool, but, you're only going to, have sex, how much proportion of your life are you going to be doing it, right? Most of the time, you're with that person talking. Yeah. That's what I think about when I meet people. I'm like, could I talk to you for hours and hours? Think about that, guys out there. Could you talk to him or her for hours? I don't care what they look like. Fuck that. Are they smart enough? And for me, it's intelligence. I'm not saying I'm smart. I'm dumb, so it makes me feel better because I can be talking to someone smart and learning stuff. Teach me, beautiful lady. I swear. I don't know what it is about intelligence, but it is the sexiest thing to me. I'm like, oh, fuck. It's probably because it's the thing I laughed, right? Boy, I can paint his ass off, but he don't know shit. Sorry, I was born autistic. But I'm still trying. Steadily viewing the dark lines on this pyramid. After this layer, I'll basically go over everything with, you guessed it, highlight lines over all these dark lines in different ways. That's the fun part about this layer, is the more detail I put into this layer, the more detail I can do on the next layer. And I've got to be like, all right, do you really want to add a highlight to every single, are you going to put this many extra lines in, Chris? Because remember, every one that you do now, you have to do one later. Yes, Chris, you are going to be fucking highlighting your ass off. Get to work. All the details must be there. And up here at the top, we're trying to do even closer lines together, kind of, symbolize it. I told you I wasn't intelligent. Showing the distance of some of the details being far off. It's going to be a little bit closer together and a little bit tighter in certain areas. So that's like kind of way up there on those books that are kind of stacked really high up. Totally not sitting here with the book on my laptop. Hey, is it time to smoke a bowl? I'm ready to chill with Lee. How long have you been working on this? I started this 3 days ago. I am doing it for a festival called Hidden City Music Festival in South Carolina. It happens next month with Zed's Dead and Of the Trees, Mersive, YDG. And I'm going to smoke a bowl because anytime you mention bowl in the comments, I smoke. No, I can't live up to that because I've only got so much weed. And y'all can just spam at me bowl, which I would love because then I would just sit here and smoke the whole time. But cheers, everybody. I'm totally not sitting here with a bowl and a painting in my lap and a painting of a bunch of books. Well, why didn't you say so? Oh shit, Tracy put a bowl in the comments for real. Shout out bowls of weed and ramen and cereal, all kinds of bowls. Whatever bowl you're enjoying right now, cheers. And that is the perfect way to dry your canvas, guys. You're looking for a way to just get that paint dry for the next layer. If you smoke enough weed, by the time you're done, it will be dry. I mean, that's just guaranteed. You can blow smoke at it. That's not going to do shit. Oh, I have to. I smoke a ton of weed. I've smoked for so long that I can't smoke without that water. Ooh. I need some water filtration for these lungs, baby. I'm on a mission, though, At one point, that it was like, all right, weed doesn't cost anything anymore, really, comparatively, and you are a painter full time, and you have to paint crazy, kind of tripped out paintings. I think you need to smoke weed all the time, Chris. And then the Lord blessed me, and He said, Chris, you are here to smoke all the weed on the planet, and then paint. And I was like, oh. And they were like, yeah. So my mission in life now is to tip straight, just smoke, eat all of it. Like how much we got. Let's burn that shit and go get more. Not really. I'm very conservative in that shit. I try to make it last. That's another reason I like the bong. One good bong hit is worth a whole joint sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Why waste all of it? Except when I was a pregger. I don't want to hear that. I'm 43 years old. What? This is dope. Thanks. Pathotic. I need Idaho too. Idaho. They need to legalize that shit up there. I'm 43. I hate admit it. If you smoke with glass, dude, trust me. If you smoke with glass, wish into you. Trust me. Well, I think glass is definitely the best way to go. And I also think that as your underwater pyramids are building, you should kind of picture the bong water rising up around the pyramid. Now I want to bong the shape of this pyramid, the shape of a big stack of books. And I feel like every time I hit the bong, I'm reading something. Innocent. So we got the kind of the base structure. It's kind of covered up with some of the sea floor here. And when you're doing this ancient pyramid structure, things like this, the lines definitely don't have to be perfect. So that's why I'm not like super meticulously trying to make each one super straight. Some of them you want to be jagged a little bit and just show the wear and tear of time on all of us, on our souls, just like this pyramid. This is acrylics. I use acrylic paint. I use a little bit of water to blend, so not too much. And then I always recommend a good varnish at the end of the painting, just to seal everything in there. This is about the fourth layer on these pyramids. We're doing some fine line shadows. Just going along, and I like to, like I said, cut it all up, cut up all these, because these are kind of like, general blocky areas. I try to fill them in pretty quick, because this is where you want to take most of your time on these fine details here. Put a little bit more care into all the placement, and that's a good thing to think about, is don't waste too much time on the first layers. Sometimes I've done that in the past. It's so annoying. And you cover that shit up. It's like, what's the point? You can do that shit loose, and then know that you're going to be putting on maybe another 3-4 layers at least, maybe more. And all those are where you're going to add that refinement and that detail. But at first, you kind of need to be a little bit more loose with it in some ways. And it'll help you, get the feel for it, get the vibe, and just get through the fucking painting. God damn. Finish that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying, though? We get stuck. Hey, everybody, I want to remind you, this daily reminder, you are worthy of love. No one's told you recently. You are always worthy of love, no matter what. And I hope you have a good Taco Tuesday. If you're making tacos tonight, make one for me. I'll be there. I just show up. Where's my taco, bitch? I'm making tacos. I think I'm going to make venison tacos tonight. How about that? First time making venison tacos. Whole lot of venison that my friend gave me, and it tastes real good. This song, I swear to God, is a little played out. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I love this song, but if you could take this out of all the mixes in 2026, please. I love you, Gucci. You know those songs? It used to be, hold on, Killers in the Jungle. That used to be the one back in like 2024. Actually, last year it was the Grizz Zed's Dead mix. that fucking thing. What is something that people are not ready to hear? This song over and over again. You can always skip it. Oh yeah, it's a mix. I'm gonna let it ride. No, but I hear it at shows. That's the worst. And that one, and this one, and then the other one is my homeboys will get your pen up, blah 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 blah. The Gucci Man song. Like, hold up, bro. Is everybody gonna sample this shit? Okay. All right, we're working at the top now. The top of the pyramid. Finally made it up here. I like to work left to right, up, down, basically because I'm always putting my fucking hand all over the painting. Don't be like me, guys. Rubbing your hand all over it. I like to feel my painting, though. I like to give it a little, massage, hand massage while I'm creating it, just to make sure it's nice and relaxed. I feel like paintings deserve a little bit of love and a little TLC. They do a lot of work for us. They make us happy, get us things to look at. So why not give them a little massage while you're painting them? It's my favorite thing to do. I'm good at doing two things at once, so I can paint and massage at the same time. Ask the painting, it loves it. I get it high, massage it. Later on, I'll give it some mushrooms down here. I'm gonna put some mushrooms in. And yeah, my paintings are happy. Use fingers and hands on some of my paintings. Yeah, hey, you're a finger painter. I want to paint a bunch of paintings of fingers. You know where I'm going with this, right? I'm making a joke. What if you just did paintings of fingers? Like that was your thing? Like you didn't paint with your fingers, but you painted paintings of fingers? Would you be a finger painter? I knew you knew it was coming. Would you technically be a finger painter, or would you just be a painter of fingers? Inquiring minds want to know. I'm asking for a friend. You just see me painting fingers from now on. Like, I've got to find out. Will they call me a finger painter? It would be a painter of fingers unless you used your fingers to paint the fingers. And then, of course, you would be Richard Finger, which is a DJ. Anyway. This is where my mind goes at fucking 10:45 in the morning while I'm painting. If I wasn't live, I would literally just be thinking of some weirdo shit, I'm sure. Just random ass thoughts while you're painting. I don't know if anybody ever gets that. You're just like, what the fuck? I get some of my best ideas, though, like for work and, my business and all that while I'm painting. It's funny. So I won't be doing work for my business, but I'll be painting. Steadily putting shit on my to-do list. Like, oh, yeah, I need to do that. Fuck, yeah, I should do that. Hey, what did Children with Wings say? Then you could be the finger. Hey, don't put it past me. Don't put it past me. I am good with my hands on the canvas. Come on, guys. Keep it PG. No, just joking. The fingerer. So we're just laying brick after brick on these books. If you're just joining us, this is a giant library underwater. Big stacks of books on top of books. And it's just telling you should probably be reading something. At least, once in a while, maybe each day a little bit. Knowledge is power. I'm not going to lie, guys. Some of the books that I've read, aka listened to, audiobooks, have changed my life for the better. So do totally recommend. Especially if you're a self-employed artist. There's a lot of people like me out there. We like to paint a lot, but we don't know shit about business. Yeah, those books. Those are the best ones for you. Get a business book. After the live. My current read is Eyes on Me. Ooh, what's that about? Tell us the little synopsis, a little tidbit. Eyes on Me. Wait, let me guess, first of all. All right, so this is my Eyes on Me without you even telling me. There was this lonely, deep haunted woods, right? And down in the woods, there was a toad. And inside the swamp where the toad lives, there were all of these magical creatures. And they were all always watching the toad, just wondering, almost worshiping it like it was a god. Just this toad, it's massive. And there were these tiny little creatures floating around. And slowly but surely, they made the toad into a deity that they built underwater pyramids to. And they built these pyramids up to worship the toad. And whenever they finally got to the surface of the water, the pyramid reached level, and they were looking at the toad. They said, "Hey, your eyes are on me." Sorry, that was really bad, anticlimactic. I was trying to think of something with eyes on me, and it did not work. But I like my story anyway. Nobody tell him! All right, so then my other interpretation of that is a romantic book, and it is about I'm actually not a writer in any way, shape, or form. I've actually got fired from jobs for spelling things wrong, believe it or not. That's how bad I am at writing. I was like, I should really stick with art. It's about a girl that has a family. I have a few I'm working on. Nice. Yeah. It'd be like that sometimes. I will always look at this pyramid like a stack of books now, though. That is for sure. Brick after brick on these books. Those books were made of bricks. They had keys to life. Oh, damn. That Sean Paul slowed down, Sean Paul. I got to see him at Bonnaroo 2 years ago. Who's going to Bonnaroo this year? Makeup year. Let's go. I'll be there. Going back to the farm. Tour the country a little bit. Go back to the farm. Yeah, we're starting to look into May and June real heavy. And holy crap, guys, we're going to be moving around the country. So no matter where you're at in the country, we'll probably be there for a little bit at some point. I've been told I should write a book before, but the ones I'm writing aren't the type that we're talking. Right on, you should write a book. This is wonderful. I enjoyed the story. Good combo watching you paint. Backstory. Thank you, Mimi Lus Amsterdam. Amsterdam. We need your version in the painting. We need to do a painting storytelling combo. Have someone who's really good at telling a story, and I'll paint what they're talking about while they talk about it. Or we could do a book reading, and then I'll paint. And then I'll just paint a bunch of stuff about what we're listening to in the book. Let's do that. That sounds like a fun plan, guys. That would be a cool stream. We'll listen to book excerpts and then paint like a scene from the book while we're listening to it. Who likes that idea? This one time in band camp, I'm telling you, I was there. Band camp was wild. We were wilding out. For real though, band kids are fucking crazy. I wasn't in the band. Don't ask me why I was there at camp with them, but whoa. If you think about it, every festival is kind of like band camp. It's a bunch of bands. You're camping. People are sticking fucking flutes up their pussies. I mean, wait, what? I don't know if that happens at every festival, but definitely happens at band camp. So as we add these lines, we want to just think about where the bricks would lie, where the different, blocks of the books that we're painting, the edges of, would be. You don't want to make them all exactly uniform again, These are ancient structures. People just try to put these up as good as they could, but they've been underwater for a little. Maybe they didn't build them really nice, but the ocean took its toll, like it does on all of us. I love the ocean. I can't wait to see the ocean. Can you come up? Big fan of Michigan. It's a great fest. We were there last year, Hannah. I was there personally, but my group was. And Preacher's Kids. Hello. Oh, whoa. I missed something. So this one time in Preacher's Kids, okay, that was just it. You're hilarious chilling with me. And some books are thicker. Like a nice thick book. I like a nice thick book too. You know what I'm saying? You want something to grab onto. Big fam. Let's go. I will try to make it up there. If it's the weekend after Lost Lands, like it was last year, it's a stretch for me. I'm sorry. I would love to be there, but after you spend the week at Lost Lands, I don't know. Fuck. You come to Lost Lands first. And then go to Big Fam and tell me how that is. No, my people did it last year, actually. They said Big Fam was great. Very chill. Steadily adding bricks. Death is life, life is egg. I'm an awesome. Oh, death is life, life is egg. Appreciate you, Lee. This painting is underwater books that look like pyramids. We're doing an ancient library from the Atlanteans that was lost. There's a solar eclipse happening above the water. You were looking through the water, and I'm definitely on mushrooms. So just take everything I say with a grain of salt, or salt and grain. Bum, 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 bum. Thank you. This painting is, we're 3 days into it. Probably gonna put it on hold. I'm about to go travel for a little bit, come back. But I will live stream some more stuff on the road. I'm gonna start some new paintings on the road. This one is a custom for a music festival that I'm super stoked to be part of. And we're gonna make some cool things. I can't say what we're gonna make out of it yet, but we are gonna make some cool things for this, for the festival. So look for that. I make a bunch of merchandise and things you need at festivals usually, stuff like that. Prints and canvas prints too, but art and useful items. I like to make stuff that's useful with my art on it. So if you ever check out any of my stuff, feel free to look at all different products that we make. I make them myself. I take pictures of my paintings. I literally design them myself. Talk to the people, make sure everything happens myself. If not, fucking do part of it myself. Who knows? I'm doing it all the time. I'm like, what do people need that I can put my art on that will be useful and not just bullshit? Brandonton, hey! I love cookies so much. I'm gonna make cookies tonight because you said that. Hey, I'll be in St. Petersburg tomorrow, bro. What? Reggae Rise Up Florida. Check it out. I've been going for 11 years straight as a live painter, vendor. I'll be back again. That's right. Michael V's bringing cookies too, I heard. Somebody give me a chocolate chip. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate y'all. I like to paint first because you got to do a bunch of shit in your life, just like me. But sometimes you don't get to paint. Sometimes you don't get to do your writing of your book or whatever it is that you love to do, that you know you should work on, but isn't gonna necessarily be the most important thing. You got to go take care of life. So spend a little time in the morning doing this first. That's what I'm doing right now. I got to do a bunch of other stuff right now. Actually, I got to go do that. But I spend the first couple hours doing this just so I could say, hey, man, I'm an artist. I don't just write emails and book gigs and fucking make merch and blah, blah, blah. I painted a painting today. It's important. Do that part too. I love you guys. I'm going to take off and do all that other stuff now. Aww. I feel you. Festivals are expensive, bro. They're my job, so I don't ever pay for them, but I do pay for them, but it's investment, really. Not it's just straight paying money out the ass to go. But it is what I do for a living, so I'm always there. And as I've seen the prices that people pay go up, I'm like, holy crap, people pay a lot to come to this. I love you guys. I gotta go. I'll be back. See you tomorrow, maybe. See you in Florida. I'll be in Florida all week, 2 weeks. Love you, Michael. Snail mail? It was just sent regular mail, but we put it in the post office Thursday, so I figured 4.5 days to get down there should be good. But if it doesn't come in, could you write a check and then I just give you that one or something? Did the mail person already come by and drop off the mail today?